It's not easy to be a graduate. It was rough. I don't recommend it for anybody actually.
Not like I was pressured, but I wasn't prepared for what was coming 200 level. And
I always make a joke with my friends that I'm going to write a book when I graduate. Because all aspects.
I am Happiness Gideolua Olubile. I am the editor-in-chief of the Law Student Society Press, Ekiti State University. I've served as the Director of Programs of Justice Chancery, served what other positions? I've been at the Electoral Committee. I served as a member of the Electoral Committee.
I am Babalola Adebisilataiwo, a 500 level of Ekiti State University Faculty of Law.
My name is Reverend Victor Familua.
I am Lily Opeyemi Fali, a 500 level law student of Ekiti State University.
My name is Rishashin Obusayo Joan. I'm a 500 level student, and I was once, actually it was like two positions, but I was once the secretary for the Electoral Committee, and just last year I was the vice chairman for the Electoral Committee.
So my name is Awujala Adedamola, a final year law student of the Faculty of Law, Ekiti State University, Ekiti, and I'm the Chief Judge of the Ekiti State University Student Union Judicial Council.
My name is Adeyanju Jami Akiyemi, a 500 level law student and the Chief Judge of the Faculty of Law, Ekiti State University.
My name is Adedeji Adeshina, aka Murata, former Chief Whip of the Faculty of Law and current Honorable of this great faculty.
My name is Ajay Philip Muyiwa. I'm a two-time honorable member of the Law Students Representative Council of this faculty, and I also happen to be the president of Junior Chamber International Nigeria, Ekiti State University.
My name is Oluide Adenko Olaishade. I'm a student of Ekiti State University, law student to be precise. I'm a two-time honorable in the society, and to one extent, I can say I am one of the, not just ordinary honorable. I would say I've done honorably well in this faculty and in this society.
My name is Kayode Oluwatimen. I'm in 500 level, called Panda.
My name is Prizola Shupo, 500 level law student. I'm the AG Attorney General for the faculty.
My name is Praise Adepetu Moyelua, and I'm a 500 level law student of Ekiti State University.
My name is Melody Daramola. I'm a 500 level law student here at Ekiti State University.
My name is Fale Rachel Yanoluwa, popularly known as Ragav. I am one of the graduating SET Optimus 2022. I was the welfare director of 2019-2020 administration, a part of the organizing committee of Tech Fest 1.0, the head of web team 2021-2022 academic session.
I'm Samuel Adamlari Akonde. Some people call me soft, some only want soft, barrister soft. I used to be a small when I was 100 level, try out stuff. I've had different names over the past few years. So that's just me. And that is what I do. I'm just a law student who is walking through life and having other interests and hobbies. I obviously have interest in more than law at the moment.
My name is Adetoyi Do Joshua, a student of Ekiti State University, Faculty of Law, 500 level. I've been in the House representing my constituency from 300 level, and currently I'm the Speaker, Right Honorable Speaker of the House.
All right, my name is Bamishaye Ayodeji Joseph. I am a 500 level student, and I was the sports director 2019-2020 session of this faculty.
My name is Peter Oluwani Tiamiyu, popularly known as TPO. I'm the former president of this prestigious Faculty of Law, the State University. Also the former class representative for my class before I became the president.
My name is Fayemi Taiwo. 500 level law student, Ekiti State University.
My name is Doswa Lokon, a 500 law student.
My name is Folorunsho Oluwapelumi, popularly known as FPA, the Deputy Governor of 500 level class, an honorable representing 500 level at the Law Student Representative Council, and the former senator representing Faculty of Law at the SUG level.
My name is Leah Momodupe. I'm the governor for 500 level.
My name is Oyedo Konlaoluwakitan Adeboye. I'm in 500 level. I'm the faculty football coach.
My experience in Exulo. When I entered Exulo, because I came in as a transfer student, it was rough. I don't recommend it for anybody actually. It was actually a very rough experience. It was tough because I had to juggle lectures and registration, and I had issues with my payments. I had issues with a lot of things. But like, we thank God, I'm almost done. At least I can't wait to be done. But my experience has been tiresome. It has been stressful. It has been interesting too as well. But like, I mean, we're here.
It has been challenging, honestly, and it has been tedious also. I can remember in 100 level when I came to this school, I was nervous. Faculty of Law. I have always heard stories that Faculty of Law, it is hard though. Law is hard. It's very difficult. So I had it in mind that law is difficult and how would I cope? But then my experience here has been honestly, it has been good. I met so many friends. I made friends and I'm grateful to them because I don't know, without them today, I don't know where I would be. They helped me academically and otherwise. So my experience has been challenging, yet it has been insightful and it has been wonderful.
My experience in Exulo so far, exhilarating. Experiences, definitely there will be some bad experience, there will be some good experience, but I would say there has been more good experiences to the bad experiences. So my experiences in Exulo so far has been good, better, and I love it. One of my best memories so far has been Exulo student.
It has been a bittersweet experience, and it has been emotional, physical, spiritually. I've been experiencing different sorts of torture. I mean, right from the day I came into this school.
For real, Exulo it was stressful. It was stressful. 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, up to 500 level. But one thing is, I enjoyed it. And one thing I'll always be grateful to Exulo is the gift of people around me. I am blessed with people, wonderful people. I'm blessed with wonderful people. And I'm just grateful I get to experience this. The good, the bad, the ugly. Things has gotten really ugly with me in the past. And I'm just grateful Exulo happened to me.
Crazy actually, very crazy and wild. I've had ups and downs. 100 level I was very enthusiastic about studying law because I'm one of the few people that were not forced to study law by their parents. My dad actually wanted me to study human resource management and I ended up picking law. I went into my JAMB registration slip. It was pretty pissed and all that, but I've been studying law for the past 6 years. I was interested at first, lost interest after 2 years, wanted to drop out, couldn't tell them at home and all that stuff, but here I am, Optimus SET 2022. LLB is not easy.
Okay, my experience in Exulo so far, it's been that of a mixed feelings. Like, there are days I am so happy to come to school, like, you meet friends and whatever is going on within you, you get to relate with them and you are happy again. And there are days that you'll be like, no, I can't continue. I do not want to go on with this. But fine, you remember what you left behind in the house. You remember family. You remember friends that you don't want to let down. And you just have to keep going and brace up yourself again and motivate yourself, yes. You motivate yourself and tell them I can do this. And yes, you actually have a lot of people you don't want to let down. You have family and friends. You have people telling you that, mo fẹ́ dáràn, mo ní lawyer. Yeah. So yeah, I want the law. And you'll be like, because of àwọn tó fẹ́ dáràn yìí, I must not give up. Because I need to chop their money as they are dáràn. So that's it. But fine, in all, I've been grateful to God. The experience, like I said earlier, has been of a mixed feelings. Days have been sad, days have been so happy. And now we are rounding up, counting down, like really, really counting down. Like when I encounter obstacle, I'll be like, Taiwo, Oluwada Salami, your days are numbered. Your days are numbered. And yes, that mindset of my days are numbered has actually helped me to put in all my best. Being like, I'm getting closer to the end of the race and I need to make it worth it. Yes, at least what is worth doing at all is worth doing well. So yes, that's my experience in X2 so far. X2 law so far.
My journey in X2 law so far has been chaotic. I don't have the right word for it, but there has been a lot of, I always make a joke with my friends that I'm going to write a book when I graduate. Because all aspects of my life, the educational aspect, friends, spiritual life, everything has been chaotic in its own way for the past 6 years. So yeah, I'll say it has been chaotic.
I will just keep giving glory to Almighty God for the gift of men and support of my parents, relatives. It has not been easy, I'll be very honest with you. Even looking at the students which does not really have a financial backup, and as regards classes as well, that you have to miss classes, it has not really been easy. Also trying to combine and balance my extra curriculum activities and academic is something that I went extra hours for, just to ensure that I balance it. Because when a student involved in extracurricular activities like politics, it could be mutamok, and trying to compare it or balance it with your academics, something that requires extra effort for you to be able to balance it. But with the help of God and help of people who I'm surrounded with, I've been able to ensure that I did well in all aspects.
There are a lot of challenges, a lot of reading, to study law, especially in Ekiti State University, is not an easy one. In an environment where there is no light, reading and reading and reading, have to cram cases and all that. But I thank God for helping us to this stage and seeing us to this present moment.
How does it feel like to be my final year? I'm just relieved, honestly, because it has been tough from 100 level now, but I'm just relieved I'm finally done. And I survived. Sorry, I survived.
Okay, firstly, I will give thanks to God for taking me so far through the whole journey of being a law student in the Faculty of Law. The journey from 100 level, it has been hectic. It has been fruitful. It has, I don't know, there's no word I can use to quantify it, but I just give thanks to God. And so far so good. I give thanks to God for making me to be a law student in Faculty of Law, Ekiti State University.
How does it feel like to be in my final year in X2 Law? It's exciting. Like, I feel so good about it. It's been like when you get to 100 level, it's your dream to be in at least the final stage. So this is like the final leg. So it's exciting.
Most challenging level for me, I think there are 2 levels, 100 level and 300 level. 100 level, I think when I got admitted into 100 level, I never wanted to study law. And I had this interest in performing and media arts. So I just felt I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just going with the vibe. I was attending lectures, reading my notebooks, visiting the library, my personal library, and I didn't even pay attention to my grades and all. The grades were fine, but I felt if I had put in more effort, I'll probably be get. Then 300 level, I think lockdown came and emotional issues, family issues, personal issues. Then at that particular point, I spoke with Awoyinka Temiloluwa. I wanted to drop out of the faculty, and I just wanted to find the means of leaving this particular school. So 100 level and 300 level.
The most challenging level to me is my 200 level, because that is the level you are being introduced to the concept of law properly, and it's very difficult for every law student.
My most challenging level, I would say that would be 400 level first semester. Second semester became a lot easier, but first semester was not so good because all the courses were so unrelatable. I mean, talk about equity. I don't even have an example around me that I can relate with. Talk about conflict of laws. It was not my best course. Thank you. It was not my best course. So that was the hardest time. I think that's actually the hardest level for everybody. 300 level was relatable. It was something where we could see around us. 400 level second semester was better too. But equity and conflict of laws was good anyways.
My first day of resumption was 27th of November 2017, and I was naive with the whole thing. I saw many of my mates, going around to and fro with the carton file, going around. I was too naive. I didn't know what was going on. Then I met a friend. Long story cut short, my first day of resumption wasn't it, because I was like being segregated. I didn't know what was going on. Everything was just like I beg. But then weeks after I started relating with my new friends, then Fale Rachel, Olayiwola Joshua, Ben, Ademola, few people like that, and it was worth it. But then the first day of resumption wasn't it, but a few weeks after I started, relating with my classmates.
My first day of resumption in 100 level, I went to the Air Force office. So it was not really exciting because that day I was coded. I just went there with one shot and a face cap, telling him that I need to file. So the man sent me back, said I should go and get white and black, and with tie, you should dress properly before I can get any file, before I can start my registration. That was my first day. Then I met a guy in my class that introduced me to the faculty and other members of the class that helped me with my registration.
My first day of, how it has been like my first day of resumption in 100 level, since 100 level. Wow. 100 level days, as everybody already knew about that 100 level days is very tedious, very challenging, very tough, because we don't have lecture theaters. We have to go to various departments to attend lectures. Even apart from that, we have to, sometimes we have to have lecture by 1 p.m. and that particular lecture will be cancelled. Inability for us to have a conducive learning environment, because we have to go to different departments to learn, to cut across all departments, learning. It has been very difficult.
My first day in school was funny, because I gained admission when I was at a very young age and I had no experience at all. And today, when looking back, I remember someone telling me, a senior telling me then, that it was going to be like a very short journey, that 5 years was going to be a short journey. But I tell you, it doesn't. We have had a number of experiences. And my 100 level days, I enjoyed it. It was a mix of experiences, because I did not have an experience of tertiary institution. But now looking back, I've been grateful for the growth I have made, for the progress I have made, and the experiences that I have gotten.
Okay, so my first day of resumption in 100 level was actually a great one, because I've actually met people before coming to this school. I've had plans that we're all coming to Ekiti together. So I had friends from my secondary school days, so we already know what we're coming here to do. I've made friends with one another.
My first day in 100 level, I was excited because I was happy when I gained admission to Ekiti State University to study law. So the first day was actually interesting. meeting new set of people and rub minds. So very interesting and amazing.
Well, my first day of resumption in 100 level was actually very difficult for me because coming from a private secondary school, moving into a public university, it was actually a very tedious extension, and moving into this kind of school, you have to be rugged and you have to be at your best, and if not, you might fall. So, and then first day, the particular, let's just say first day, I met a few friends in white and black, because you start looking for people wearing white and black up and down just to know your people and people that are not for you. Then when you meet them, you have to, the first day they asked us for the health center accreditation and everything was tedious. But from the first day till now, I haven't actually had rest. It has been work, and it's over 6 years now. So let's just let that end there.
First day of resumption. Okay, first day of resumption 100 level. I was not wearing black and white. I didn't know you have to come every day with black and white. And I didn't even know that you have to wear shirts. I thought, you can wear black gown, you can wear trousers. So when I came to the faculty and they were telling me that it has to be a shirt and it has to be a long skirt. So the information I got was a little bit disappointing, but I guess I was able to cope with it over the years.
I'm actually to pick between going back and going into the future. Ordinarily, one would say going back would actually pay, but then again, all the downsides of it actually makes it all fun. So I don't think I will pick going back. I'm good with all the rubbish that has happened. Honestly, it's not all levels that was all good, but at least that's what makes all the story. So I think I will look forward to the future.
Will I prefer to go back to the past to correct some wrongs, or will I prefer to move into the future? Naturally, every man should have interest in progressing. So going back into the past will actually mean me feeling I'm a failure. Regardless of the wrongs that might have been done in the past or the failures I must have gone through in the past, I feel for every human being, you don't know the beauty of success, you don't know how beautiful success and the beauty the future holds if you don't fail. You have to experience these wrongs and these failures for you to understand what success means. So I'd rather not go back to the past. I would just prefer to look forward to what the future holds for me.
Well, for me, I personally want to go back to the past because nobody's perfect. I've made mistakes which I believe if I have the opportunity to be able to correct, I will do so. So going back to the past, I will want to do that because let's say going back to the past to my 100 levels, there are some advice I want to give to myself that don't do this, and continue doing this. So I will choose that.
I've been able to cope with my personal life and life as a student here. Well, it depends on your choice. It's my choice. Though I'm a reverend father, but at the same time, in the Anglican church, at the same time, this has been a dream. So I see it as a dream coming true. So I'm coping.
My experience as the past president, there's no journey that doesn't have its own thick and thin, which I actually experienced. But glory be to Almighty God and to the gift of men who supported me during my administration, my ever dynamic CEC members and other arms of government in our Law Student Society Council. We were able to ensure that we fulfilled all the promises we made. We were able to achieve all the promises we actually made, from the intellectual academics and also the physical projects during our tenure. Last to the incentive that we shared to all students. Glory be to Almighty God. And also I would like to appreciate the management of our faculty for their ever supportive guidance which they provided us during our tenure. It's something that is well achievable through their efforts. Thank you very much.
My advice for everybody for the junior ones coming will just be, you can actually overcome all these hurdles. I remember 300 level, I went home that I was too tired. I couldn't, forge ahead again. 300 level, but then I could overcome all those hurdles, all those circumstances, all those pressures, and honestly, that I can get here, you can also get here. You will also get here as well. I'm seeing myself graduating in few weeks from now, and honestly, I'm very sure you guys will. I'm sorry for that. You guys will also come to when you'll be graduating the faculty of Ekiti State University. And there's something I used to tell people: you will miss crazy circumstances, crazy scenarios. They will frustrate, they will drain you. Many things will come, many things challenging. That would want to test your stand, your ground. But then I used to say something: I miss the shaggies and the banzas. Find your light. Honestly, the moment you can find your light, the moment you can, get to a point whereby you see yourself overcoming all these hurdles, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, find that light to overcome everything. So, and one thing I used to tell you guys, never forget the God factor. God's not dead. He's never dead. Find your light and always put God first too. God factors should always be cogent in everything you do.
My advice to those coming behind is to be hardworking, to be focused, and to be determined, because this faculty, or would I say, coming to this school, your main purpose is your education. So you have to be focused, you have to be determined, you have to do away with frivolities. You just have to put in efforts and also be prayerful. There is something I used to say: what God cannot do does not exist. You need to be prayerful, you need to pray concerning your academics, spiritually and otherwise. You just need to be hardworking and you need to be prayerful, and the Lord will help you. My advice to those coming behind is, first of all, before you apply to a school, do your research. So connect with people, network with people that are already in the system. Let them tell you, okay, this is what's going on, this is what's going on. And also, I would say, don't feel like you have to stick with the friends you made in 100 level. Feel comfortable changing circles. If a certain group of people are not able to meet up with how far you are going or how fast you are going, feel free to change. You don't necessarily have to cut them off or do away with them, but just bring more people into your life, because when you make friends in 100 level, you are in one place, and by the time you spend 3 years, 4 years in school, you are at different places in your life, and if you are not comfortable changing friends, you end up maybe falling by the wayside or something like that. Also, apart from your friends in school, I would say make friends with people in other schools, because that was something I realized very late, and I think if I could go back to 100 level again, that's something I'm going to do. Make friends with people in other schools. You would know what's going on in other places, what opportunities are available for them. You're able to compare and contrast what is being done in those places and make yourself better. And most importantly, involve God in everything you do. Involve God, because school is hard. No matter where you go to, it poses some challenges. So if you don't have God with you, you just end up being depressed for most of it. So yeah, that's what I have to say.
My advice would be that whatever is worth doing well. So with God, I think everything is possible with God. All things are possible. So when you put your mind to it, when you are intentional about it, that you want to achieve it, have a plan towards it. Never underestimate God's factor in whatever you do. So just ensure that you pray and you work diligently. Hard work pays a lot. So my advice would be that whatever you are doing, do it with all your mind and your strength. By God's grace, we are going to get to the top.
Live, that's just it. L-I-V-E, live. Things will get pretty bad, for sure. Things will get pretty bad. You might be drained mentally, socially, even physically, because it got to a point where I had people asking me why I lost weight.
and it was actually stress. It was stress, different stress, social stress, mental stress, but I'm just grateful. That's just what I have to say. The whole EXULO experience, I'm grateful. EXULO did a thing to me, but you know, we have to be strong, and I'm glad that I'm strong. Once again, I'm grateful for the gift of people. Bro, the gift of people. I have people that randomly they just check on me, and that time they check on me was the time I needed someone to be there. I'm just grateful for EXULO, my classmates, my juniors. If I start mentioning names now, we might not actually live here, so I'm just grateful for EXULO. And to those coming, to the juniors, live, experience the moment, live in the moment. You should have plans, you should have things you want to do, but for the moment, live. And so when you look back, leaving EXULO, when you look back, you know that yes, you did a thing. You know that you did a thing in EXULO.
What advice do I have for the junior ones? My only advice is for them to read. They don't have choice. You have to come here and read. You don't play, you read. Even though I'm faculty football coach, you read. You read. You must read though. That's the only advice I have for them. You read.
Okay, my advice for those coming behind. Okay, read like you've not prayed, and pray like you've not read. Let the two of them go hand in hand. Jesus, give your life to Christ. Don't live anyhow on campus. So, and in the part of academics, don't joke with it. Many people, when they start in 100 level, they are usually very vibrant. 200 level is still there, but from like 300 level, 400 level, they kind of lose everything that comes with 100 level. So just keep it. Let it go with you till 500 level, and take God with you, everything and everywhere.
The advice I have for people coming behind me, you mean as pastor, as a student? Well, my advice would be that you follow your dream when you know your dream. Follow it with all the seriousness in you. Because if I tell you to do it in my own way, it might not be easier for you. But just follow when you know your dream, when you know what you're after, you follow it with all seriousness in you.